Figma's stock dropped 7% in a single day, not because of an earnings miss, not because of a scandal, because Anthropic announced a design tool. Let that sit for a second. Claude Design launched this week, powered by Anthropic's brand new Opus 4.7 model, and it does something that has genuinely unsettled the entire design industry. It takes your half-finished ideas, a rough Figma file, text description, PDF of your design system, and turns them into fully interactive, production-ready UIs without you ever opening a dedicated design app. And the part that makes this different from every other AI design tool you've heard about, interactivity out of the box. No static mockups, no flat screenshots to hand off to a developer. Claude Design builds things that actually move, animate, and respond. Working sliders, transitions, hover states, all generated from a single prompt. You can even get multiple animation variations for the same component, so you can pick the one that actually fits your product. And if you want to push further, it can work with shaders, which will make every web developer reading this either very excited or very anxious. And it can generate full video animations over a minute long, entirely from a prompt. Now here's where it gets interesting for anyone who already has a design system in place. Claude Design lets you upload your existing system two different ways, by linking a GitHub repo or by uploading a Figma file directly. In theory, that means you design 2 or 3 core screens, hand Claude your Figma file, and it designs the other 100 screens for you. For a solo founder or a small team, that's not a small thing. Opus 4.7, the model underneath all of this, just launched last week. The image understanding has a real upgrade. It now processes images at 3.75 megapixels, meaning it can handle images up to 2576 pixels on the long edge. For a design tool, that matters. You're not feeding it blurry thumbnails. On the software engineering benchmark, Opus 4.7 hit 87.6%, which is a significant jump over its predecessor. It's not the top score in the field right now, but for a model being asked to reason about design, layout, and interactivity simultaneously, the capabilities are clearly there. That said, the honest version of this story includes the rough edges. When you push Claude Design with your own files in a real session, it doesn't always follow your design system, even when it acknowledges it. Ask it to fix a specific issue on the canvas, say a washed-out logo, and it might change the background color instead and call it done. Opus 4.7 is also noticeably slower than competing tools. You're waiting longer for outputs, and the results land somewhere between strong starting point and needs a real designer's eye to finish. So what is Claude Design actually for right now? For professional designers, it's potentially a multiplier. You do the creative direction, Claude handles the repetitive scaling work. For developers building their own products, it gets you to a working, interactive prototype faster than anything else currently available. For junior designers, the conversation is harder. The barrier to entry for producing something that looks and behaves like a UI just dropped significantly. And that has real implications for where entry-level design work is heading. This is what makes the Figma 7% drop meaningful. Markets aren't reacting to what Claude Design is today. They're reacting to the trajectory, a model that can ingest your design system, follow your visual language, and produce interactive outputs that used to require a full team. The capability gaps that exist today are engineering problems, and engineering problems tend to get solved. Here's what's worth asking. If AI tools can go from static mockup to working interactive prototype in a single prompt, where exactly does the value of a junior designer sit in 2 years? The senior designers who know how to direct these tools will probably be fine. Everyone else is in a more interesting position. What part of design work do you think AI genuinely can't replace? And are you sure about that answer? See you tomorrow.